Shannon, I am so thrilled that we finally made it to this day. I can remember seeing you for the first time and finding out that we lived in the same neighborhood. Even though it feels like it was forever ago, I knew then that there was something special about you. I went out of my way to make sure our paths crossed again after college because I would think of you constantly. I knew that if I got another chance with you, I would not mess it up. I know we've had our ups and downs just like everyone else, but I am confident that we are perfect for each other. I love how hardworking, sincere, and dedicated you are as a person. You bring out the best qualities of me and everyone you are around. I promise I will always love you no matter what we go through together. I truly believe that I wouldn't be the person I am today without you by my side. I am excited to see what the future holds for us because I know that no matter what, we'll be doing it together. I love you.
Jonathan, Hunter, Clary, before you, the best relationships in my life were with my mom and dad. So I wanted to use my vows to highlight how you remind me of the best parts of my life and even amplify them in your own unique way. Like my mom, you remind me to not take life too seriously every day. Your witty self, never-ending humor, and continuous positivity make life so much more fun and less serious. You are the star of the show when you walk into any room, can make anyone laugh, and spread even more joy than when you first walked in. Like my dad, you have forever been a constant within my life, always being there when needed and sometimes when not. During the best and worst moments of my life, you're always there as my biggest supporter. Hunter, I have never known a love that makes me so confident, loved, and more myself in the best ways than yours. Thank you for loving me the way I deserve to be loved. Thank you for showing me that I was never broken. Thank you for truly being the best thing that ever came back into my life. I promise to always be faithful to you and loyal to our love. I promise you unconditional tenderness and to never ask you to be more than you already are. And lastly, I promise to always love you for the exact way you are, because I have been privileged to have been given that same kindness first from you. Jonathan, Hunter, Clary, I love you and I promise to be the best wife ever. Wait, the best part, you know.
She's not bad.
Where's my something blue? It's you.
You look. Your mom always saying that joke about it's better to be beautiful on the inside than outside. I always said that. You just called me a beautiful girl. Both inside out.
I don't want to trip on you, so you look so handsome.
Well,
You're looking good.
yeah, look at you.
You like the patch?
Perfect. Perfect. Ladybugs.
Oh, I probably got some on me. Right on.
Gosh, that's beautiful.
Hello? Yeah, I like that dress. Yeah. Excited? Oh yeah. Heart's pound.
What is it?
The heart's pound. I like it a lot. Ooh. I like it. You look beautiful. Yep. Fun to handle.
Thanks, really?
Mm-hmm.
You like my makeup?
Mm-hmm.
Do I look too dark?
No.
Too tan like
No.
you thought? You like it? And my sleeves?
What?
It is my great honor and my privilege as a minister of the gospel and by the authority vested in me by the state of Tennessee to pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Clary.
Is it on? Everybody can hear me? All right, cool. All right, so start off, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Taylor. For those that do know me, I apologize. But I'm not great at speeches, so I'll try and make this quick so we can get back to celebrating these two and try not to embarrass myself or Hunter. But so I've known Hunter for about 12 years now, and we're roommates in college for a few years. We met through some of the other groomsmen and mutual friends. But thinking back, I don't know how we became good friends almost instantly, but it's probably from how much we both enjoyed having a good time and having a few drinks as well. But regardless, we hung out all the time, practically lived with him during the summers when we were younger. It's the point that his parents, Kim and Johnny, they knew I'd be there for dinner. And at one point they even asked if I was ever going to go back home. And they're probably tired of me being there to have another mouth to feed. But we'd always go back to Hunter's place after a few responsible nights of drinking out with friends. But the night always ended with Johnny Clary, Hunter's dad, yelling, "Hunter, this ain't a party house, and you gotta get the heck out of here." But when we heard that, it was time to stop the night. But that's just to say, Hunter's been like a brother to me. He's somebody I can trust, have my back no matter the situation. I do the same for him. For example, everybody knows Hunter can be a smart aleck, push your buttons. He likes to get a rise in people. But there was one time he decided to push some buttons a little bit too far at a party. There's a couple fists thrown. I had to end up being that 5'8" hero that throws the punch to help him out. But now I'm a lover, not a fighter, because I know if I'm a fighter, I get my ass beat every time. But after that, no matter what, we have each other's back. But there's plenty of other stories I love to mention about our friendship that are not that too family appropriate, so I'll keep it between us. Speaking of, for example, that one time in Jacksonville with the car, which we won't be speaking about that tonight. I just wanted to mention that real quick for Hunter. But I wouldn't trade our friendship for anything in the world. Hunter, bud, you're somebody I can rely on when things can get tough and rough, and I hope the feelings are mutual. We both have each other's backs. You're my best friend. Couldn't ask for a better brother. But I mentioned stories that aren't family appropriate. That was in the past when we were younger. I like to think we've both grown and matured since then, and obviously a lot of that's thanks to Shannon. First off, Shannon, you look beautiful. You're great. You're amazing. I love you. But, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm glad you're in Hunter's life. You might be the only one that could perfectly balance him out and put up with Hunter. Shannon has to be the nicest, most kind-hearted, sweet person I've ever met. She tends to go above and beyond to make everybody around her have the best time. If you have the chance to stay the night at their home, you know you're going to have 5-star service at Hotel Clary.
I met Shannon in college and, had a lot of great memories together. Some were great, some were a little bit more embarrassing. So I'm going to tell you about one of those embarrassing ones. Not on Shannon this time, but so as a college freshman, the worst thing you could possibly do is go back to high school, right? So I had to go to high school prom. Terrible night. I'd complained to Shannon plenty about it. So she said, I'll make this a little bit better for you. Supplied me with some liquid courage, courtesy of her and Savannah, in her prized flask filled with Malibu, which, recipe for a good night, right? So show up to high school prom, partook in all of this Malibu along with everyone else. And I noticed the group that I went with slowly started getting kicked out one by one. And I thought, the only thing worse than being here is getting kicked out. Like, that's horrible. So I snuck out and thought, I don't have an Uber, like that wasn't a thing. Couldn't call my parents, because again, your parents picking you up from high school prom as a college student is just icing on the cake. So I called Shannon. And Shannon had plans that night, and she just left. Came and picked me up. I think we went to like Crystal and Taco Bell and multiple other places, and spent the night with me. And I think that's just like a really true testament to who Shannon is, because, even bad situations, she adds her little Shannon touch to it, and it's not so bad anymore.
But she's just a genuine, and I feel like now I'm like a broken record, everybody's saying the same exact thing. Genuine, kind, the sweetest soul you'll ever meet in your entire life.
I'm kidding. That's too good.
Yeah. So big smiles, and then everyone look at each other and just kind of laugh. So funny. And then Shannon pulled out your ring and everyone's cheering. Cute.
Oh, it's gotta be a touchdown, right?
I'm close.
You look fabulous.
Tristan.
Tristan.
Yeah.
I knew it. I
You were
was
there.
close.
You were there.
Each other. All right, ready?
We're going back to back.
Yeah.
Back to back. All right.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nailed it.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3. Woo! 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was so cool.
I love the like story spot. Like, I don't know. Well, it's all.
He's like, I'm trying to get on too,
Yeah,
brother.
we know, homie.
Wrong way.
Yeah.